Hello there, this is Scan with another video. I will be essentially doing some gameplay and some audio over with my thoughts on this game, Exoprimal by Capcom. You'll probably hear me say a very similar thing in about a few seconds, so yeah, enjoy the gameplay. Hello, this is Scan again with another video. This time it is about a game called Exoprimal that came out not too recent, maybe 2-3 weeks, maybe a bit less, I can't remember. But I'm going to be talking about it because I just recently completed it. This game is from Capcom, and we all know those for quite good games, honestly. Exoprimal I played back when it was in the beta. I played both betas, I enjoyed them both thoroughly, I played them for many hours, and so I was very excited for the next one. Well, the actual release of the game, I should say. Okay, so I did recently complete it, and I thought it was decent. Impressions, it is a very fun cycle of gameplay in terms of kill dinosaurs, move to the next objective, kill more dinosaurs, move to the next objective, kill more dinosaurs. And after a while, you get to the point where you might be fighting PvP with other team, or you could be doing PvE and where you'd be killing a dinosaur faster than the other team. Now, just from that sheer description, I would say that sounds boring as hell, but if you're into the kind of wave defense, killing, just having fun, it's really damn good. It's very fun. You have 10 different exos. You have a DPS class, you have a tank class, and you have a healer class. And each one who are in these tiers are quite different from each other. They all feel different, they all feel nice, and they all have their own functionalities when it comes to team-based combat. I do have my favourites. That would be Vigilant in DPS, who is a sniper. Masamune in tank, who is a samurai warrior, who is very versed in melee for the most part. And Nimbus in healing, who is a really cool, fast-moving skater like shooty shoot, healy shooty shoot, and res with hologram character. It's really damn good. So, first off, you start off with your tutorial, and the game just shows you what you do and what things happen, what you gotta do, different characters you can be, that sort of thing. Then you got like your first cutscene, which leads you into the story. Now, the story at first, it's pretty decent. The character's kind of cool. They've got interesting personalities. The graphics are not bad. It does, during the tutorial, it does make you create your own character, and I don't want to go too far into this because the character creator for this game is absolute shit. I don't even want to mince words. It is terrible. You create a hair, you pick some presets, you barely look any different to anyone else, and then you pick the colour of your suit. That's about it. Your character is pointless. You may as well have been a blank slate in an exosuit, which would have been fine to me. But anyway, that's like one of my worst gripes. Story, it's not bad. You get some cutscene that introduces what's happening, and then straight after you are thrown into doing dino survival. Now, what it does is you play several missions of dino survival, and then once you've done a certain amount in the progression bar, you will then get a cutscene for the next part of the story. Now, in between this, you will also get things called archives, and in the archives, you are basically going to be filling out a circle full of information, lore, different audio logs, characters talking, little tidbits for context of what's happening, and basically you want to fill that to 100% to, get the entire idea. Now, at first I thought this was a pretty cool idea. It was interesting having these little lore segments I could learn and listen to and stuff like that. However, after, I don't know, 20 matches, maybe less, I don't really know, I kind of got bored of this whole idea of how they're giving me the story, and I kind of lost track of what was even going on. Cutscenes, they're pretty short. They have little things that happen. Honestly, not that interesting. It was okay. Yeah. So story wise, it's probably a really big downfall because I just didn't care by the end. They had all these characters that were like, we have motivations and to escape and to get out and save our android and stuff, and I was like, I don't care. I want to go on to the next mission and kill more dinos. So yeah, I don't think that was a good idea. Yeah, so I completed the story recently, and basically by the end, I just didn't care. I did not care about these characters whatsoever. However, I did care about the missions. Now, the actual set missions, like the campaign ones that are sort of story driven, are pretty damn good. They have a mix of kind of like defense type stuff, with a cutscene with a boss or something. You do. There are a couple times you fight a boss, and the boss fights are pretty cool. You work as two teams together, so you got 10 exos working together, which I thought was kind of cool. And from that, you basically kill this boss by figuring out a pattern, doing as much damage as you can, keeping everyone alive, and you also have respawns. So if you run out of respawns, then everyone dies and you lose. But these were the best parts. They were fun. Um, Really strange thing. In the beta, they had two moments within the normal Dino survival in which the dinos had a portal. One of them was at the top of a skyscraper, and it just flooded dinosaurs on top of you. Strangely, it's not in the game. I've played, I think, about 60 matches, 62, I think, to complete the entire game, and none of these events happened. There's also one that happens with pterodons or pterodactyls, I can't remember which ones. And basically, there's just a massive wave of them, and they fly through you, and you basically just kill them as they're flying around. Really cool in the beta. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, they went there. There is one moment where the one character called Magnum is there. He's pretty much a side character. He helps you out at the beginning. Um, you've got to follow him around the map, do some control type stuff while he moves around, and pretty much, yeah, there's like a waves of some raptors, which is really cool. You kill all them, and then that was it. Other than that, you've got different set missions. There's boss ones. There's ones where it's like where you're in the sort of simulation environment where you're fighting dinos. Those are fun. They kind of make you work as a team as well, which was quite nice. Um, End boss, I would say, was pretty good. It was it was kind. It's basically stationary boss, but you've got like loads of dinos to deal with. You got several objectives you got to do. Like I think the objectives that you learned through you playing, you've kind of like got here, and you kind of just implement them, and you know what you're doing, kind of thing. So that wasn't too bad. Overall, I'd say this game is great. I'd probably say it's a 7 or 8. I would have went higher if the story even cared, but they clearly didn't care. I've completed now, and I got like 62 matches. I'm about halfway, a little over halfway in the battle pass. So if it's something you feel like doing, just remember it's going to take a while. I'm over halfway, and I've done so many matches, so it's taking a while. But obviously, if you win, you do get more XP and points or whatever. Now, a really, really good thing is every skin in the game, except the ones that are in the store and like the Steam store or whatever store you're on, you can get in game. Every other every level at a certain point, you'll get war chests, which is basically a loot box, and you have the opportunity to get any of these skins, and it's really rewarding. Each character also levels up to level 20. As you level up, you get from different things from them: icons, emotes, skins, um, different mods for your characters. Each character also has these individual mods, which is really cool. They change gameplay. I wouldn't say a massive amount, but enough to realize it's going to actually help quite a bit. which was really cool. The mods are not bad. They're not unbalanced. I'd say they're quite decent. Some are a bit weaker than others, but for the most part, I'd say you'd be okay. Um, I'm going all over the place just because I've completed it and I'm kind of really getting my thoughts out. Just getting that. There are a few characters that are not balanced and really need some nerfs here and there, but it doesn't completely ruin the game. It just means a lot of the time they get MVP, which, it doesn't matter that much. It's MVP. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, whatever. But yeah, overall, I really do enjoy this game. I'm still going to keep playing it. There is a new mode coming out. There's seasons coming out, so they are sticking with the game. The current populace on Steam is quite low and disappointing, unfortunately. I'm going to assume this is to do with the price of the game. The price of the game is ridiculous for what you get, honestly. What I feel is this game was going to be free to play, or at least cheaper, and something happened in where they were like, no, AAA price right now. Because there's one game mode. The game mode ties in with the story. The story has a few set piece missions, but overall you're still playing Dino Survival the entire time. And it kind of sucks. Plus, on top of the fact you're paying a big money, I think it's like 60, 55, and you're still wanting to be paid, they're still wanting you to pay for a battle pass. Now, I only did it because I got the special version where you get everything, essentially, which was a better price overall. And yeah. It is on Game Pass, of course, but you do have to unlock 3 characters. For some reason, they've locked 3 characters behind level progression. Don't know why, it's kind of strange, considering you have 10 exos, that means you got 7 instead, until you've actually unlocked them. Like I said, it's a mixed bag. I really do enjoy this game. For me, it's basically removed Overwatch 2. I mean, Overwatch 2 removed itself because of its stupid way of monetizing. I absolutely hate it. Because Overwatch was a really good game. I enjoyed it back in the day. I like the idea that you got loot boxes every level. That's why I really like Exoprimal 1. I'm gaining things from playing the game. I'm not waiting for about 10 weeks just to unlock a skin. Like, 62 matches in, I have so many skins on Exoprimal, so many emotes, so many icons, so many backgrounds, so many dances, so many little sticker things, and it's great. And I can't wait till they add more, because then I can earn more in game without having to spend money, and that's a really nice thing. But yeah, my rant's probably gonna be over soon. I hope you have enjoyed it. This is essentially just throwing my thoughts out, telling you what I think, and you never know, you might think, sounds fun. The gameplay in the background's pretty cool. Could be worth it. Could be a good gameplay for friends. But yeah, 7 or 8, maybe 8.5. That's a bit biased on my part just because I really enjoy the gameplay loop. But yeah, hope everyone understands what Exoprimal is. Hopefully in the future we have the seasons coming out and they'll be a lot better in terms of its content. Maybe more modes, more Exos I know will be coming, so that's cool. And for now, I'll catch you all later. And keep on gaming.
Dinosaur call.
Near light.
Proceed to next mission. Summon High-Res Warsaws. Summon Evoker Neosaurs. Proceed to next mission. I have awarded the enemy team a domino. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. Increasing hazard level to maximum. Carnage module online. Consider this superior dinosaur threat an opportunity for professional growth. Prepare for battle. Summoning a raptor swarm in the skies above the caldera. The raptors traversing the lava are damaged. Their fury exceeds current measured burdens. I look forward to analyzing your survival techniques. Good luck.
This won't be mine. You're right. Quick thinking. This won't be pleasant. This won't be pleasant. Quick thinking. This won't be pleasant. Why? This won't be pleasant. Why? This won't be pleasant. Why?
Fulfilled its objectives first. The clock is ticking. Do not lose track of time.
Hands up.
Combat test complete. You are defeated. Obsessive dedication to performance excellence is an exofighter's duty and reward. Keep it up, Chad. Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Well, that overwent my audio, so yeah. That was an entire match, including a pretty damn cool event thing that happened, which I have not experienced yet, so that was fun. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Catch you later.